When girlies find out that I became a mommy at 22, they always tell me, like, oh, you took one for the team, but that could never be me. And then I tell them, like, yes, my birth control literally failed, and that's how I ended up pregnant. And then they always tell me, like, oh, well, shit, if that really happened to me, I would be up in the clinic. And then when I tell them, like, yes, I went to the clinic as well, and I consumed one pill in the office, and then I had to shove up 8 mesoprostols of my hoo-ha. And because I was so fucking traumatized and I felt bad for what I did, what I thought was my baby, I buried in a plant. And even after I thought the abortion was successful and I never wanted to go through like this fucking experience again, and I never wanted to be pregnant like this again, I continued my birth control and I swallowed fucking 6 Plan Bs just to find out 1 month later I was still fucking pregnant. And now they're like double shocked and they're confused. So then I have to tell them, like, bitch, my birth control failed and I got pregnant, and then I freaked out that I was pregnant. So I went to Planned Parenthood and I got an abortion, and I swallowed 1 pill and I had to shove up 8 pills up my hoo-ha. And what I even thought was my baby, I buried in a plant just to find out 1 month later my baby was still with me. And now she's 7 months, perfectly fine and healthy. So yes, bitch, this is your reminder that birth control and abortions can fucking fail. Vasectomies, getting your tubes tied, condoms can fall off. We're all literally fucked out here.
And this, ladies, is why a channel like mine exists. I keep saying this. I keep showing you multiple reasons, a long, never-ending list of reasons why it matters that you only date for marriage, when looking for marriage, when you want to start your own family, when you're ready for that. You only date for marriage. Otherwise, if you're going to be dating for any other reason, keeping a boyfriend, becoming somebody's girlfriend, you're just going to be taken advantage of. At least that's what I believe. That's what we believe on this channel. Because look at this girl. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. She's doing all of this. Meanwhile, I don't hear anything about the man that impregnated her, the one who's responsible for this situation. She couldn't have impregnated her own self. Where is he in all this? Where's his contribution? Zero, nothing. He has nothing to do with what happened with this baby, with the pregnancy. He has no say in it. She didn't mention him when she was talking about whether to keep the pregnancy, whether to not to keep it. She didn't mention him at all at any point after her contraception failed. She didn't tell us about his opinion after her abortion pill failed. She didn't tell us about what he thought of that. Nothing, because this is going to be an absent father, I can already tell. And it's not her fault in any way. The only thing she did is give it up for free to a man that is immature, not ready, and deserving. Because keep in mind, I always say this and I'm going to say it again. A man that is not ready for marriage, a man that wants to do a 50-50 relationship, is a man that wants to date you, squeeze something out of you, get whatever he can out of you for free without having to contribute anything. And if you got pregnant, he's going to run off. He's going to turn around and run, and you're never going to see his face again.
You were supposed to be born next month in March, like me. So is it this life? If your heart is full of love, happy birthday, baby. Whenever it would have been. They will come, they will go, make us. I think about you every single day. And I could cry at a drop of a dime, but I keep going on. Even though I don't want to, don't care. That I have to make a beautiful life for myself. Found something real that's out of touch. know if anything will ever be secret, actually. But I'm gonna open it for you, okay? And I can't wait to meet you one day. I hope you're having a great time, Kevin. I love you so much.
Because every time you have intercourse as a woman, there is a slight chance of getting pregnant. Every time, even when using contraception. If you're dating a 50-50 man that cannot even pay for your own sandwich, that's not a man that's gonna turn around and be able to pay and provide for a potential baby, but he's there ready to have intercourse with you, right? Like I said, contraception could fail. Once it happens, it's gonna be the woman's problem and the woman's problem alone. This is why I only encourage you to date when you're actually looking for marriage, when you're looking for a husband, and to only look for provider husbands. Men that are ready financially for marriage, they are ready for a potential baby. These are the only men that, in my opinion, deserve a chance, because at least they qualify financially when it comes to taking care of a baby, a potential baby, because they want to have intercourse, right? At least they qualify and they can also take care of that baby's needs, pay for the nappies, the diapers, the baby bottles, whatever it is. But a man that can't even pay for your own sandwich and is still standing there waiting, looking to, get intimate and physical, that is an undeserving man, a shameless man. That's why I think that you should not waste any time on a man. You should not waste your youth, your prime, your energy on any man unless you're ready as a woman to start your own family. You want to have your own children one day, because that's valid. Then you can start looking for a husband, a provider husband. But if you're not looking for a husband, you have no reason really to be wasting your time on men. They're just going to give you a headache. They're just going to give you heartbreak. They're just going to try and take advantage of you, squeeze something out of you. They could cause you to abort your own child, your own little embryo, your fetus. And no matter what you thought, you're going to feel guilty with you thinking that's your body, your choice, and all of that. Once that little fetus, that little embryo comes out of you, because it can be distinguishable, it looks like a small tiny little human being, especially if you are past 8 weeks pregnant. You can Google it. You can Google miscarriage at 9 weeks and see what it looks like. Once you abort that and it looks like that in your hands, when you're on your knees in the bathroom and that man who impregnated you is not there with you and you have to do this all by yourself, once you reach this stage in life, no matter what, you're gonna hate the men that put you in that situation. Once that baby comes out of you and you're going to look at it, you're going to hate that man. You're going to hate the man that was not complete, that was not ready, that was not good enough to allow you to keep that baby. And that's all a man that is not ready to be a provider husband going to give you. A boyfriend, whatever he is, a man that is not ready for marriage, that is not ready to provide for his potential baby and his wife, is going to give you nothing but headaches and trauma.
Does nobody talk about how hard abortions are on a woman? It's probably been a month. And I hate myself every day. It sucks because in the moment I felt like I was doing the right thing. But every time I'm going to bed or I'm just alone, I just think about what if? Because I'm not a child, I'm an adult, so this shit just hit me on a different level. I had all the means in the world to do it on my own. But I thought, I did it so that it would benefit not just me, but also everyone else. And I'm just so broken. I didn't even get the chance to, be at home or anything. I just went to work. And I just want this to be over with.
Do you see how traumatic this experience can be? And I'm not here to talk about whether abortions are right or wrong. This is not a political channel. This is me talking about the consequences of being with a bum, with a man that you're not married to, because you're the one that is going to be exposed. You're the one that is going to have a specific reputation. You're the one that's going to be the single mother that had a child or children outside of wedlock when that guy leaves and disappear. So you wanting to make this choice to abort your baby, I'm not going to comment on it, but you're going to feel guilty about it no matter what. And the man wouldn't even care. The man who contributed to creating this problem would be gone. We don't hear these women talk about any men, even though it took a man to make them pregnant and to put them in this horrible situation. So again, what is the solution to all this? It is to only date when you're looking for marriage, when you're looking for a husband, and even then to do it a specific way where you protecting yourself, your heart, your body. And I always talk about this in all of my videos. There is no reason to give your wife package, to give your all, your body, your heart and soul to a man that never proposed and that has no intention of ever being serious or taking you seriously or committing to you. Once you think you're of age or you're interested in the next chapter, you want to have a wedding, you want to have children, whatever your plans are as a woman, once you think you're ready for that, then you can start looking for a husband. And normally you can find someone compatible that fits your criteria within 6 months, and you could get married within 6 months to a year. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend of 7 years. In fact, statistically, it is proven that boyfriends of 7+ years are more likely to just break up with you in the end and not marry you. Because why would he? He has been getting that wife package for free for many years when you were younger. Why would he have to give more now that you go older? It is the truth of life. I don't mean to be rude or anything. Why would he have to commit now when he was getting it for free? He has no incentive, no reason to do that. And you have to be smart about all this. As a woman, I'm here to help you at the end of the day. And if you think that this video helped in any way or helped at least open your eyes to what could happen when you keep giving yourself over and over again and having intercourse with an undeserving man, then please don't forget to visit my membership website and to check it out, especially if you are interested in guidance throughout your dating for marriage journey. And I will see you there.